What if the key to steady blood sugar wasn't just about cutting carbs, exercising more, or even managing your medications? What if the secret lives somewhere else entirely? Not in your pantry, not in your prescription bottles, but deep inside your own body, in a place you probably haven't thought much about. We're talking about your gut. Yes, your gut. Inside you is an entire microscopic world, a bustling living ecosystem called your microbiome. And it's more powerful than most people realize. Science now shows this inner world doesn't just digest your food. It helps regulate your immune system, manage inflammation, and yes, stabilize your blood sugar. Today, we're diving into one of the most overlooked yet delicious tools you can use to support it: fermented foods. They're ancient, they're natural, and they might just be the missing piece in your diabetes journey. So if you or someone you love is seeking safe, science-backed ways to feel better naturally, please take a second to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs real solutions, not hype. And let us know in the comments. Type 1 if you already enjoy fermented foods, or if you're excited to try my mom. Now, let's take a closer look at the powerful, healing world living right inside you. Why fermented foods matter. Let's start with something most people never hear at their doctor's office. Your gut is your second brain. Yes, there's a direct connection between your digestive system and nearly every part of your health, from your mood and energy to your immune system, and especially your blood sugar control. It turns out your gut is home to trillions of microbes, some helpful, some harmful, and what you eat determines which ones thrive. When you eat fermented foods, you're not just feeding yourself. You're feeding the good guys, the friendly bacteria that protect you from the inside out. Here's what those tiny allies actually do. Number 1, they help slow sugar absorption. Fermented foods improve the balance of bacteria in your gut, so carbs are broken down more gently and sugar enters your bloodstream more slowly. That means fewer spikes and fewer crashes. Number 2, they improve insulin sensitivity. By reducing gut inflammation and helping regulate hormones, your cells respond better to insulin, making it easier for your body to process glucose naturally. Number 3, fermented foods encourage the production of something amazing: short-chain fatty acids. These are powerful anti-inflammatory compounds created when healthy microbes feed on fiber. They help calm chronic inflammations, from the kind that quietly worsens insulin resistance over time. And number 4, they boost digestion and nutrient absorption. Better digestion means your body can actually use the vitamins and minerals in your food, which supports energy, tissue repair, and hormone balance. And for seniors with diabetes, this isn't just a digestive bonus, it's a critical metabolic advantage. Because when your gut is balanced, you're not just improving digestion, you're rebalancing your entire metabolic system. This isn't hype, it's real, it's measurable, and it starts with the next bite you take. Ready to meet the best fermented foods for seniors with diabetes and how to add them easily, safely, and deliciously to your day? Let's dive in. Top 5 senior-friendly fermented foods. Let's begin with one of the easiest and most effective fermented foods you can add to your routine, and it might already be in your fridge. Plain Greek yogurt. It's creamy, comforting, versatile, and incredibly powerful for seniors managing blood sugar. Why? Because it delivers at a 1-2 punch your gut and glucose will love: high-quality protein and live probiotics. Let's break it down. The protein in Greek yogurt helps keep your blood sugar steady, especially when eaten in the morning or paired with carbohydrates. It slows digestion, curbs hunger hormones, and reduces post-meal spikes. And the live probiotics? These are the gut-loving bacteria we talked about earlier. They help balance your microbiome, which can improve digestion, reduce inflammation, and boost insulin sensitivity over time. But not all yogurts are created equal. Here's what to look for. Always choose plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt. The sweetened, fruit-on-the-bottom versions often contain more sugar than a donut. Instead, add your own low-sugar toppings, like a few fresh blueberries, raspberries, a spoonful of ground flaxseed, or even a sprinkle of cinnamon. Together, you get protein, probiotics, fiber, and antioxidants, a powerful combination for steady energy and fewer cravings throughout the day. And here's a pro tip. Make sure the label says live in active cultures. That's how you know the beneficial bacteria are really in there, ready to help your gut thrive. It's easy, it's affordable, and it's one of the best first steps toward healing your metabolism, naturally. Coming up next, a drinkable version of this same power with even more diverse strains of probiotics to support your aging digestive system. Let's talk about kefir. Kefir. It's like yogurt's more adventurous cousin, tangy, drinkable, and absolutely bursting with probiotics. Think of it as a fermented smoothie base that's been used for centuries across Eastern Europe and the Middle East to support digestion, strengthen immunity, and balance the body from within. But here's where kefir really shines, especially for seniors managing blood sugar and energy levels. Kefir contains more strains of probiotics than yogurt. We're talking dozens of beneficial bacteria and yeasts, all working together to improve insulin sensitivity, fight inflammation, and support better nutrient absorption. That means more stable blood sugar, less bloating, and better digestion, even if you're dealing with age-related digestive changes. Now, how do you use it? Easy. Just pour it into a glass and drink it plain. Or better yet, blend it into your morning smoothie. You can combine 1/2 cup of plain kefir with a handful of berries, a tablespoon of flaxseed, and maybe a pinch of cinnamon. And you've got yourself a gut-loving, glucose-balancing, energy-sustaining breakfast. But here's a crucial warning. Avoid sweetened kefir. Some commercial versions are loaded with added sugars, which completely cancels out the benefits. Always look for plain, unsweetened, full-fat kefir. And if the taste is a little tangy at first, your gut will thank you and your taste buds will adjust fast. Ready for another surprisingly powerful gut healer? This one hides in the refrigerated section and goes perfectly with lunch or dinner. Let's explore the magic of fermented vegetables like sauerkraut and kimchi. Now, if you're looking to wake up your taste buds and support your gut at the same time, these next fermented foods might become your new favorite sides. Sauerkraut and kimchi. Both are made from fermented cabbage, loaded with gut-friendly probiotics, natural enzymes, and plant-based fiber that helps slow down sugar absorption. That's a powerful combo for anyone managing blood sugar. And for seniors in particular, that added fiber nourishes your gut microbiome and supports more regular digestion, something many of us could use help with. Now here's the fun part. These foods pack flavor. Sauerkraut is tangy, crisp, and perfect alongside eggs or lean protein. Kimchi, it brings a little spice, fermented with garlic, ginger, and red pepper for an extra metabolic kick. But a quick word of caution. Not all sauerkraut and kimchi are created equal. Many versions in the canned goods aisle are pasteurized, which means they've been heated and have no live probiotics left. What you want are the raw, unpasteurized varieties, usually found in the refrigerated section. Look for labels that say live cultures or raw fermented. And start small. Just 1 to 2 tablespoons a day is plenty, especially if you're new to fermented veggies. Also, keep an eye on the sodium content. These foods are naturally salty, so if you're managing high blood pressure, go easy on the portion or rinse before serving. Still, that small spoonful, it can rebuild your gut, flatten post-meal sugar spikes, and bring some joy to your plate. Comment fermented fan below if you already enjoy sauerkraut or kimchi. Like, subscribe, and share this with someone who's looking for natural support for diabetes and digestion. Next up, let's turn to a warm, savory, ancient paste that's been healing guts for generations, miso. Now let's talk about something small, savory, and surprisingly powerful, miso. This is a fermented soybean paste used for centuries in Japanese and Korean cooking, and it might just become one of your new favorite healing ingredients. Why? Because miso is more than just flavor. It's a fermented powerhouse full of natural probiotics, enzymes, and antioxidants that support your gut, immune system, and blood sugar balance. Its deep umami flavor makes it perfect for soups, broths, and dressings. And just a small spoonful can turn a simple dish into something comforting and metabolically supportive. But there's one key rule with miso: never boil it. Boiling kills the live probiotics that make miso so valuable. So when you're making miso soup, add the miso after you've turned off the heat. Let it dissolve gently into warm water, preserving all its beneficial microbes. A word of caution though, miso is salty, very salty, so use it mindfully. A little goes a long way, especially if you're watching your sodium for blood pressure or kidney health. Still in moderation, it's a flavorful, healing addition to your diabetes-friendly kitchen. Coming up next, a firm, nutty, protein-rich food that's easier to digest than tofu and even better for blood sugar than you think: tempeh. Let's finish this fermented food list with something firm, hearty, and packed with power: tempeh. It may look like a dense little brick, but don't let that fool you. Tempeh is a fermented soybean cake that's been quietly nourishing people for over 2,000 years. Unlike tofu, which is made from soy milk, tempeh uses the whole bean, which means it's richer in protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Even better, the fermentation process makes it much easier to digest than regular soybeans or tofu. And for seniors, that's a big win. Here's why it matters for blood sugar. Tempeh is loaded with complete plant protein, which helps slow down carbohydrate absorption, reduce sugar spikes, and keep you satisfied longer. Plus, it's rich in prebiotic fibers that your friendly gut bacteria love to feed on, keeping your microbiome happy and your insulin sensitivity high. So how do you eat it? Slice it thin, pan fry it with olive oil, toss it into salads, stir fries, or marinate, and bake it as a plant-based main dish. Its nutty, earthy flavor plays well with garlic, lemon, tamari, or ginger, and it holds its shape, making it super satisfying to chew. Just remember to always cook tempeh before eating. It's meant to be heated to unlock its best texture and taste. Comment tempeh time if you've tried it, or if you're willing to give it a go. Next up, we'll cover how to safely add these foods to your day, especially if you're just getting started with fermented foods. You don't want to miss this. Before you dive headfirst into fermented foods, let's talk safety, because for seniors, a smart start is the safest path forward. First, start slow. Fermented foods introduce powerful living bacteria into your gut. That's a good thing, but only if your system has time to adjust. Start with just a tablespoon or two a day, especially with things like sauerkraut, kimchi, or kefir. Give your gut time to welcome its new guests. The second, check for hidden sugars. Many commercial yogurts, kefirs, and kombuchas are sweetened for flavor, but that sugar can spike your glucose fast. Always read the label. Look for unsweetened or no added sugar. Third, be mindful of sodium. Fermented veggies like pickles, kimchi, and sauerkraut can be very salty. If you're managing blood pressure or kidney health, go for low sodium options or keep portions small. Fourth, check with your doctor. If you're immunocompromised or on medications that suppress your immune system, it's smart to get medical guidance before increasing fermented foods. And finally, always listen to your body. Some temporary bloating is normal at first, but if it's persistent or painful, that's your cue to pause or slow down. The goal here isn't just more bacteria, it's balance. These foods should make you feel lighter, calmer, and more nourished, not overwhelmed. Comment below if you've ever felt bloated or unsure after trying fermented foods. You're not alone, and there's a gentle way to get it right. Next up, we'll talk about how to bring these gut-friendly foods into your daily routine with ease and confidence. So how do you start adding fermented foods to your routine without overthinking it? The answer? Keep it simple. Start with just one. Maybe it's half a cup of kefir in your morning smoothie, or a spoonful of sauerkraut alongside your lunch. Just one small serving, once a day. That's all it takes to begin nurturing your gut. Next, pair it with meals you already love. Top your salad with kimchi. Add plain Greek yogurt to your oatmeal. Whisk a little miso into warm soup. No special recipes needed, just thoughtful additions. Then build a weekly rhythm. You don't need to eat all 5 every day. Rotate 2-3 fermented foods across the week. Your gut microbiome loves a variety. Because here's the truth. Feeding your gut is like tending a garden. Small, regular actions. Grow big, beautiful health. You don't need to fear food. You can use it to heal. And your gut, that incredible ecosystem inside you, it's ready to help just by adding a spoonful here, a sip there, a sprinkle of probiotic-rich power into your meals. You're building a body that's more resilient, more balanced, and better equipped to handle blood sugar swings. This is about more than digestion. It's about better blood sugar, less inflammation, smoother digestion, and more stable energy, especially for us in our golden years. So, if you learned something new today, please tap that like button to show your support. Share this video with a friend or loved one who's managing diabetes and looking for a more natural way forward. And subscribe for more gut-friendly, science-backed strategies designed just for your stage of life. Because healing doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes it starts with something as simple as what's already in your fridge. Eat smart, live strong, and we'll see you in the next video.